Introduction. Welcome to Timor-Leste, a small island in the Atlantic Ocean, south of mainland Indonesia. The population of this third world country is roughly 1 million. The colonization of the Portuguese and the Revolutionary War with Indonesia has left them in poverty and without a strong and equal government system. 20% of the people are unemployed, and more than half make less than $1.25 a day. Overall, Timor has a low middle-income economy with a low urbanization rate. Due to their poor education system, more than half of the population is illiterate. Although their natural resources include petroleum, natural gases, coffee, sandalwood, marble, gold, and rice, they only trade with Indonesia. A prodigy is born.
Our group has designed a 13-year plan to gain control of the nation and better it as a whole. To start, we need to find a figurehead that the community would trust. We would choose a recent graduate with a political science major who spoke both Portuguese and English from one of the 4 colleges on the island. With the promise of a better life for him and his country, we would persuade him into agreeing to run for future presidency. We would then have him sign a legally binding contract, committing him to our cause, making our group his top advisors. For now, we shall call him Enrique, so it is easier to follow.
Proposals.
Next, we need to acquire funding. Our main benefactor is Warren Buffett, a man known for his vast wealth and philanthropic nature. We would inform Enrique of our business proposal so that he may present it to Mr. Buffett. This proposal would include a business investment on Mr. Buffett's part to fund an oil corporation that would harvest the petroleum and natural gases of the surrounding ocean of Timor-Leste. We would buy the oil equipment for the company from TechFlow. The oil company would be owned by our group and employed by people who have had experience in this field as well as locals. The profit made by the oil company will be split amongst the country and our group, 50-50. The 50% that goes toward the country would focus on funding schools and hospitals in order to gain the love and gratitude of the citizens for Enrique. With this agreement, we would begin construction. After 5 years in the business, we would make a large enough profit to make our second business proposal for the local farmers as well as pay back Mr. Buffett his initial investment and extra. The second proposal would give the means to the farmers to begin the manufacturing of cannabis to be used for medical marijuana and hemp. We would export this to other countries aside from Indonesia, who they already trade with. The profit of the exports would go directly to our company, and we would disperse the money amongst the farmers to pay them for their services and use of land.
The campaign.
Over the next few years, we could continue to put Enrique out into the spotlight. He would help the community, participate in charity events, visit schools as a guest inspirational speaker, and so on. Our main intention being to increase Enrique's popularity and support from the people. 2 years before he turns 35, which is the age you must be in Timor to run for president, we would begin his campaign, funded by our company. He would continue his charity and his contributions to remind the citizens that he is a part of the community. And, after all this work put into saving the country from poverty, the election would be a landslide towards his victory, having him rise as the president of Timor-Leste.
Timeline.
Here is our timeline for reference. Year 1. Discover Enrique, propose plan, start building oil company. Year 3. Fund schools, publicize Enrique, profit from oil company. Year 6. Local farming plan, trade with other countries. Year 9. Profit from trade, increase healthcare and education. Year 11. Campaign. Year 13. Presidency.